So this is something that you encourage at your own festival through pre-concert lectures, as well as having performers speak from the stage about the piece before they play. How do you think speaking to your audience prior to the performance changes the experience for them?
Well, I think that the key is not assuming that people know the socio-historical background of things. The fact is, we're playing music that's at times hundreds of years old, and no art form actually is divorced from the time it was created.
Yes.
And so if you don't really understand the times of that period, then you don't really understand the art. You can understand the human message of the art, but you don't always understand its implications or its relationships or its commentary. You know, if you're playing Shostakovich, I think you need to know something about Soviet Russia. You can still feel the emotion of the music without that knowledge, but the knowledge enhances the experience. And I found that just giving people a little bit of background, and not dates and boring, dry kind of historical stuff. They can read that later on Google or go to Wikipedia if they want to.
Yeah.
What they really want to know is, what was this all about? On a spiritual level or a philosophical level, and what do you think about it? And can you encapsulate those concepts in 60 seconds or less in a speech that you give about the music? It takes planning, and it takes in-depth knowledge. And I also believe that a performer should be able to do it off the cuff. Reading those kinds of notes doesn't communicate the kind of knowledge you're looking to give the audience.
Yeah.
So my feeling is it's simply augmentation of the enjoyment of the music.
Yeah, and from feedback that you've gotten, you feel like that really enhances the experience for the audience.
Very much so. And for me, because I also feel more connected to the audience.
Yeah.
Just getting up in front of the audience before I play, seeing people in the eye, like looking people in the eyes, and seeing human beings in the room and not just bodies, number of bodies in a dark hall on a very bright stage, which can feel separate and intimidating and weird. It's not a normal experience. But a normal experience is like this, or hanging out at a dinner table and looking people in the eye. I always feel like if you can look someone in the eye and say something, you're going to usually represent whatever it is you're trying to say in the best possible way.
Right.
And that's true of human relations too. And so that contact makes me feel then more at ease as a performer.
That's awesome.